What's good, everyone? It's day 5 of the Zero to Funded series. This is my free course, Turning You Profitable. Today we're going over candlestick anatomy. That's what we have up here on the screen. Are some candlesticks. I know I might not be the most artistic, but you get the picture. We'll be breaking down what a candlestick is, what it represents, how to use it with trading, and all that good stuff. If you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Also, comment down below what else you guys want to see. I'm actually headed to New York tomorrow, so I'll be dropping a day in the life, some good short form content, keeping you guys updated on my Instagram too, so make sure to follow me on Instagram at GW Trades. It's going to be a super fun video. So without further ado, let's get into candlestick anatomy. Alright guys, so this isn't going to be a long video. These are pretty easy to understand, and again, if you need to, you can always just rewatch this video. But what are candlesticks? Okay, so what I trade is Japanese candlesticks. Some people trade Heikin-Ashi candles. Some people trade the bar graph, and if you're on TradingView, like we are right here, you can always change your chart. If you want to click on this button up here, click that. You can see, obviously, I use candlesticks, but you can use volume candles, you can use Heikin-Ashi candles. There's so many different ones, but this is going over straight Japanese candlesticks. So what is a candlestick? So the candlestick that you always see on the screen that's green or red or whatever color you want to make it, all a candlestick is showing you the highest and lowest point of price in that time scale range. And what I mean by time scale range is, if you look up right here, I'm on the 1 minute chart. All right. So if you pretend these are 1 minute candles, this candle is just showing you that in this buying or selling, price range right here, price, the highest point it went to was 2572. And you can see that on the right side of the screen, 2572. And the lowest it went was 2563. Now that's not realistic in a candle. I mean, sometimes it does happen in a candle, but it obviously won't be this fat. But that's all a candle is showing you, is where is price at right now? Are we moving higher? Are we moving lower? Where did price close at? Where did price open? And all this stuff matters. So let's start on a bullish candlestick. Now, the only difference between a bullish and a bearish candlestick, and if you guys are confused with what that means, bullish just means we're moving up, and bearish just means we're moving down. The only difference between a bullish and bearish candlestick is the open and close, okay? So if we're moving up and we're seeing green or bullish candles, the open is going to be right here. And what that means is this is where, okay, let's say the last candle is ticking down, right? And we're at 2 seconds, 1 second, and then boom, this candle gets opened. This is the place that the candle will get printed first at on the chart. So this would be considered the open. Now, how do we decide if it's a bullish or bearish candlestick? Well, you have to wait for the close. Because if it's a bullish candlestick, the close is always going to be higher than the open, indicating that we started price here, but we ended price up here, indicating that we want to keep moving higher. Not a guarantee, but majority of the time when you're moving with volume and momentum and you see a close above a certain area, you're going to indicate to be bullish. Now, what is a high and a low? So you'll notice on majority of the candles, we have a wick, okay? And it's literally just like a real life candlestick. It looks like a wick. And what the wicks are indicating is two things: the highest point and lowest point that price went to in that range, that price range. And also wicks do show signs of rejection. So you could also use that as an indication that price may not be moving down anymore if we're getting wicks from the downside like this. So the high of the candle on a bullish candle is going to be the very top point, the very highest point that the wick reached. So in this case, if this was the bullish candle, price went all the way up here and wicked down, but the high of the candle would be right at 2573. And then the low of this candle would be at 2562. And vice versa on the bearish candle. The only thing that makes a bearish candle is when the open is higher than the close, okay? So even on this candle right here, let's just say the open was right here, right? You're waiting for price to close, and let's say price is doing this and price happens to close under the open, this would be a bearish candle. Again, the same thing applies with a bearish candle, with a bullish candle. The high and the low do not change. It's just the open and the close that change. So let's look at this example here. I'm going to show you how the lower time frame candles would look to make up one higher time frame candle. So let's pretend this big candle here is a 1 hour bullish candle, okay? Meaning that the open was here and we closed up here, closed higher than the open, meaning that we're moving up. Price is indicating that we're going up. So now how would the 15-minute candles look making this 1 hour candle if we have a wick from the bottom and a wick at the top? So in the market, the higher time frame rules the market. Okay, so if we see this big close right here on the 1 hour, we're gonna assume that price is gonna keep pushing in that direction. But it's not gonna just be, oh, this candle closes here, let me just buy. No. And that's when we go down to the smaller time frames, right? We have 4 15-minute candles here. We go down to the smaller time frame to actually see entry points and see actually how price is moving in that candle. If this 1 hour candle has a wick created at the top, that means on the 15-minute, let's just say, in these examples, we do have bullish movement creating the body of this candle. But at the top, we had price right here, level out, create a wick, which was the 1 hour wick, but price had to create the wick on the 15-minute, indicating that price pushed up and then pushed back down. We created that wick, and then we closed inside of the body here. But the close is going to look like this on the 15-minute, but on the 1 hour, we're still going to look bullish, which we technically are bullish, but this is just letting you see that on the lower time frame, you can maybe wait for price to retrace back down into, let's say the fair value gap was created here on the 15-minute, but you are still like bullish bias. You can wait for these 15-minute candles to come tap in right here. You can wait for them to come tap into the fair value gap and then explode up from here to actually go make a new 1 hour high. But on the 15-minute, it'll be another candle printed, another one more, another one, and that will make the second hour candle. But this is how it would look on the 1 hour. So don't just get too caught up on seeing like, oh, bullish candle, let me buy. Like, no, you actually have to go down and break it down and see where price is actually going and what price is trying to do based on the time frame. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that candlestick anatomy video. It was super quick, to the point. I hope you guys learned a lot in that video. And if you have questions about anything I just went over, candlestick highs, lows, closes, please drop a comment down in the comment section and I'll make sure to get back to you. If you guys are enjoying the series, like I said, click subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and follow me on Instagram. Also, I do have a free Discord as well and a paid Discord where we live trade in every single day. We have over 55 years of experience inside of that Discord, and it is amazing. We teach options and futures trading in there. There's a sports betting chat, overall great community, and 500 plus members. So if you guys are looking for a home to trade in and learn from the best, come on, join us. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in day 6. Peace.